You need to work out. You need to eat better. You're so fat. You're so ugly. It ain't that easy in the dating world for us Gordita girls. You know, they think just because the new thing is slim thick or girls with a booty that we got it easy out here. No, because I'm not slim thick. I got a gut. I got thighs. I don't just got a booty. The booty come with everything else. Feel me? Like they connected. Tell me how I was talking to some boy, some skinny boy, and he wasn't even that skinny. He was tall, so I would think, hey, I'm short and chubby, but he's tall, so you know it would match, you know, it would go good together. So we were good for a while. We were talking for a long time, and then we had a falling out, and then all of a sudden me and him had a really big argument, and he said, you're too much to handle, Karina. And I was like, I have an attitude problem, which I do. But he said, no, I'm skinny. What? So you say I'm too much to handle and then you add I'm skinny.
You're saying that I'm fat, so I'm too much to handle for your skinny self.
Are you what? So you're not a real man. You can't take everything that's on your plate. Don't talk to me if you can't handle the fact that I'm not skinny. Don't talk to me if you can't handle the fact that I got some tum-tum, that when I sit down I got 3 bellies, that when I freaking look back my chichos create like a big ass freaking division. Don't act like you're ready for it, but you're not. Clearly you're not. I really want to be a chubby girl model. I want to walk around and just be modeling and being, you know, seductive, you know, my little chichos out, just being me, you know, the best me I can be. But just the way that society is set up is so fake. They're like, yeah, we love the thick girls, you know, thick girls all the way, gang, gang, gang. And then when girls really do it, there's like dozens and dozens of comments saying you're fat, you need to lose weight, you're obese. What? I'm not encouraging girls to not eat healthy. I'm not encouraging girls to not lose weight and to not be healthy and to not, you know, have a good lifestyle for themselves. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying some girls weren't born just skinny. Some girls were born thick boned. Like when I was little, I was always thick. I was little with a fat butt. Like, yes, I was that little girl that was rocking some nice ass jeans because I was having a developed body already at 5. Like I was wearing some older girl jeans because I was always a thick girl. So this little ignorant ass mindset that some people have on social media where they're like, oh, she's fat because she's always eating cheeseburgers and pizza, or she's fat because she doesn't eat healthy and all she wants to do is eat junk food. Well, you don't know someone's life. You don't know how they are. You don't know how they were born. What? How stupid can you be? There's people out here that are skinny, people out here that look healthy, and they're probably eating more junk food than I do on a daily basis. So like, come on now. Stop with your ignorance. Get your shit together. Come on now. Being a gordita is not easy because it's like, yeah, the things are getting more advanced and like, you know, yeah, you know, people are getting more modern and they're like accepting chubby girls, but it's not there yet. It's not at that point where I can just walk out with my whole pipa out and people are just gonna be like, no. If a skinny girl wants to walk out here with her little tum-tum out, you know, it's a lot less judgy than me walking out like, boom, I'm here, guys. Like, they're gonna be like, look at this girl, like, who does she think she is? She looks fat, her pants don't fit, she looks chubby, blah blah blah, like she looks like so fat, blah. Like, no, why can't I just rock my belly out just like she does? Like, hello. Another problem in the gordita society is the clothing stores. clothing stores. So I get hit up by companies saying, oh, hey, we want you to promote our clothing. But of course, they're not going to be like, hey, promote our regular clothing, promote our plus size clothing. All right, bet. That's what I want to do. I'm a chubby girl. I want to, you know, show your clothing off. Bet I'll do that. But let me tell you something. I'm not that picky, but I know how to tell quality from, you know, just quantity. Okay? So there's not even quantity or quality in the plus size section in some clothing stores or some clothing departments or some clothing online shopping stores or whatever. I remember one company hitting me up, and they're very popular. I'm not gonna say their name. And they're like, oh, hey, look at our plus size section and pick out 5 items that you want. It was just one page of clothing. One page of clothing, just one page of clothing, and there was nothing I can pick from because it was just that one page. Why do regular, normal size, I don't know what you guys consider it, clothing have a lot more selections than girls that are thick? Why do us girls have to just be subjected to that little bit amount of clothing? Huh? Like, why? Why is that all that we get? And then we don't even get that pretty, options that skinnier girls get. Like, I was looking at the options that they had, and the chubby girls are getting poofy shirts or like poofy pants, and like, but why don't we get the tight stuff? And when we do get the tight stuff, they're just so not cute. It's just like, it's insane how they say, yeah, we're getting out there for the Gordita girls, pero I feel like you're giving me a cortina and I'm just gonna freaking sew it on myself. I don't feel like I have the choice of picking really nice clothing for a girl my size, and it just really sucks. It just I don't understand. I feel like girls in like middle school or not that much high school, but mostly like elementary school, middle school, they struggle with the being called fat thing. Like, the being fat is a problem. Like, I remember when I was in junior high school, I always had, like, you know, big booty, or in elementary school, I always had the big booty. Sorry. So I was always considered a chubby girl. Even if my upper body didn't have anything, I was considered a chubby girl. So it was always this thing where I'm just fat. That's what I'm considered. And and kids are much more harsher with the way that they come to people. Like, they don't see the way that older people do. Like, oh, that's a girl that's a little thicker, or that girl's a little bit more fuller, or that girl's a little bit more voluptuous. No, kids see fat, skinny. Fat, skinny. That's all they see. So kids are just much more harsher on other people. They're like, oh, that girl's fat, that girl's fat, that girl's fat. And then when they turn 25, their girlfriend looks exactly how the girl that they made fun of. Like, oh, she's fat, but your girlfriend's fat now, right? Huh? Stupid. Telling you, like, if I were to see the people that made fun of me when I was younger, saying I was chubby or that I was fat, or saying that that I was just obese or whatever, if I was to see those people now, they probably look fat too, or they're gonna flirt with me and be like, yo, you look mad good, like, you look good, blah.
I look good now, right, Papa? Now I look good, right? Okay.
Literally, I have moments where I get in my very in love with myself stage, and I'm on my Instagram or my Snapchat just posting my body, not like, you know, nip nops, you know, not the little sexual parts, but I'm just, you know, showing my curves and just being okay with how I look and embracing myself, right? And then all of the little nasty boys I have on Snapchat, they pull up and they send me, oh, you look gorgeous, heart eyes, beautiful, wow, you're so beautiful, wow, you're so hot, blah, 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 blah. But mind you, would they be trying to cuff me and make me their girl? No, they wouldn't. They will just keep it as Snapchat because I am a fantasy to them. It's a great idea of being, you know, dealing with a gordita, dealing with a girl that's so thick, blah, blah, blah. But would you date me though? But would you cuff me though? But would you post me on your IG though? Probably not. I bet you, well, this actually happened to me. Some guy was just trying for a really long time on my Snapchat, like, oh, you're so beautiful, blah, blah, you're so hot, blah, blah. And, you know, I was just like, you know, interested in him myself. I was just like, oh, he's so cute. And then he was like, no, I just want to be friends. But then like 2 weeks later, he posts some girl on his Snapchat. Y'all make no sense. Y'all making no sense. Y'all not adding up. Y'all want to have a gordita but don't want to have a gordita. Like, pick one, boo. Like, pick one. Like, just, they don't make no sense. And maybe it's just the type of guys I like. Or maybe it's just the type of guys that I live around. Because maybe the neighborhood I live around, that's the type of guys that I'm dealing with. But I'm just like very shook. I'm just like, being a chubby girl is a thing. Like, it's kind of like a nationality. Like, you know, it's like if I'm filling out a paperwork, it's like, yes, I'm Latina. Yes, I'm older 18. Yes, I'm gorda. It's like one of the listings. Like, it's like one of your descriptions, you know. Like, it's a way of life. It's a way of being, because it's like I can't look or dress or act the same way that other people do sometimes, you know. Like, I'm not saying that it's such a burden being a chubby girl, but you know, sometimes I do feel like I'm very limited. Like, especially with the family that I have, there's a lot of things that I can't wear. Like, there's a lot of things that I can't do because of it. And it's like, it's not that I look bad in what I want to wear, it's just that I look good in what I want to wear. And you can't look too good when you're chubby. Ooh, that's too vulgar. Being a chubby girl and wearing tight pants and a tight shirt, you know, you're not wearing regular clothing, you're looking like a slut. It's like, how is that okay? And it's like, one of the biggest problems that I have with my grandma is that she's always like, oh, your pants are too tight, or your shirt is too tight, or, you know, your pants are too short. And it's like, she's like, you don't want to bring attention to yourself, or you don't want men to look at you, or you don't want things to happen to you in the streets. And I'm just like, why are we supporting, or why are we forgiving rape culture? Like, why are we just here like, you know, it's my fault, like, no. It's how I look, it's my body. I want to embrace it the way I want to. I'm sorry that I'm chubby, I'm sorry that I'm fat, I'm sorry that I have more weight than other people do, and when I wear stuff, it looks like, you know, I'm over here trying to do a freaking music video. My bad. I love all my girls equally. You can be chubby, skinny, slim, thick, whatever. I love you all. You guys are my happiness. My back itches.
Está con el hombro afuera y todo eso. Y no es nada más la cara.
Por lo menos no tengo la teta afuera.
Gloria a Dios.
Do you see what I mean, guys? I caught it on camera. I was not lying. I wasn't.